Hello, welcome to another lesson. In this lesson, we are going to be installing VirtualBox, which is the foundation of your cybersecurity lab. This is quick and straightforward, so in about a few minutes, you have your VirtualBox installed and then you'll be ready to run Kali Linux in the next lesson. Now, what is VirtualBox? VirtualBox is a free virtualization software from Oracle. You can think of it as a computer inside your computer. So it's just like a virtual computer inside your computer. And why do we need it? We need it because we want our Windows system to stay safe and untouched. So whatever we are going to be running or doing, we want to be doing it in a safe environment, which is in VirtualBox. That is in another virtual machine inside our VirtualBox. And VirtualBox is the one that allows us to run the virtual machine inside the VirtualBox. So the virtual machine is just like another operating system. It's just like saying you are running a Kali Linux while you have a Windows machine. So VirtualBox will allow you to set up a Kali Linux inside your Windows machine. So that Kali Linux is the one we are calling the virtual machine. So that is one of the reasons why we need VirtualBox. Another thing is that VirtualBox helps us to take snapshots before risky operations. For instance, if we have some risky decisions to make, we can take snapshots so that we can be able to revert back to that stage even if anything happens. Also, if something breaks, we can just delete and start over without anything affecting our machine, and it is perfect for practicing cybersecurity techniques safely. Now that we already know what VirtualBox is, let's try and install it. For installation, you are going to come to this link, which is virtualbox.org/wiki/downloads. The link is already added in the description to this video as well. So once you get here, you can see Windows hosts, Mac OS, Intel hosts, and others. But the one we are interested in is Windows host. If you are using a MacBook, you can consider either this or this, depending on the type of host you are using, whether Intel or Apple Silicon. Now that we are here, we can just click on the Windows host. And then it would start downloading. But I already have it downloaded, so I wouldn't want to bother myself downloading again. But if you don't already have it downloaded or set up, you can just download again. So I'll pause this. Now that I've downloaded, this is my VirtualBox, right? So this is the executable file. So what I just need to do now is to double click on it. After you are done downloading, you're going to see this. So just double click on it and then the installation process will start. So you're going to see an interface like this. So just click on yes. And then it will bring preparing to install. So in your case, if you don't have it already installed, so just keep clicking on next till you see the finish button. But in my own case, it might be a little bit different. So then I will see next. So since I already have it installed, it is asking me if I want to repair the one I already have or I want to remove it. So I can just click on repair. And then from there, I can just click repair. In your own case, just be clicking next because what you're going to see is just next. And then the installation process is going to start. After this is done loading, then you will see another next button and then you click on that. Now that my installation process is done, the next thing I just need to do is to click on the finish button, and now I have my VirtualBox installed. To see or use my VirtualBox, what I just need to do is to come here, then search for VirtualBox, and then I will see it open up like this. You might not be seeing these because these are the existing virtual machines I already have in my VirtualBox, but in our next lesson, you are going to learn how to install or set up any of these virtual machines. We are going to start with Kali Linux, so stay tuned. And in VirtualBox, you can see some menu here. Here you are having new, so this one is meant for adding a new virtual machine. Open if you want to open an existing one. So for settings is meant for configuration for that particular virtual machine. So if I click on settings now, then I can reconfigure everything about the virtual machine. So I have the general, the system, the display, and every other thing about the virtual machine. So I can do the same for these two. If I've selected this, then I can go ahead and click on settings, and then I will see every configuration about the virtual machine I have selected. And if I want to start the virtual machine, all I just need to do is to come here and click on start. But now that you have not yet known how to install any of these virtual machines, I would advise you stay tuned and then see the next lesson, which will address the installation or the setting up of virtual machine, that is Kali Linux, inside our VirtualBox. That's all for this lesson. If you're yet to subscribe to our channel, please do that now Also, do not forget to like, share, and comment. I would like to know what new thing you've learned in this lesson in the comment section. Thank you, and see you in the next lesson.